Jeff, let's do another patron hangout.
Oh, people love those, and so do we.
Wow, you are a good actor.
People dig them, and we have a lot of fun.
We do. This is a live video chat. Jeff and I jump on webcams. You guys jump on webcams, and we all hang out, talk about whatever interests us. Episodes, things that are coming up, things that you saw that you thought we might be interested in, and just generally what's going on in our lives. You can join the next one Wednesday, December 17th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And if you want to be in on that, patreon.com/wehaveconcerns will give you the details on that. We'll also put a link in the description. That was my favorite thing about San Francisco. I can't think of a single thing I miss about living in San Francisco other than the weather. I mean, my friends, but they can come. But they can come visit me here.
For me, there's nothing better than a warm summer night with the windows down in the car, just cool air, but warm out.
But you have to have a summer day in order to get that night.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that. God damn, it's too warm and it's too bright, and I don't like it. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Cannata.
Hi, Anthony Carboni. Hello, concerned citizens.
The Antikythera.
That is the coolest name of anything.
It is the oldest known computer.
This isn't just I guess the oldest known computer must have been in like the 40s, the 30s maybe, when there was
No, you can tell by the name Antikythera that it is not from the 40s. It is from, 200 BC, I think. They just found that it's older than we even thought it was.
They knew it was freaking old.
They knew it was old. This was found in the Aegean Sea in the wreck of a ship that I think it was found in 1901.
Yeah.
And it was thought to be about 1,500 years old.
Right.
And now we know that it is 2,000 years old. And the Antikythera solves...
I think there's an N at the end. I think it's Antikythera.
The Antikythera... Oh, I'm trying to make it into a space thing, I think.
It does sound rad with the N on the end. I'm not going to lie.
Antikythera. You must stand before the Antikythera. The Antikythera can see all of your misdeeds.
Oh, great and powerful Antikythera, we bow before you. We worship at your feet.
The Antikythera requires a tribute.
I've brought my eldest daughter. She is still virginal and pure. We will sacrifice her.
Wait, what?
What?
Dude, that's weird.
She's virginal and pure.
What does that mean? Whoa. What are you trying to insinuate?
That you would be pleased if we spilled virgin blood in your name.
Whoa, dude. How old is your daughter?
She is a mere 14 years old. Antikythera!
I am gonna vomit!
Antikythera, are you displeased?
The Antikythera is super displeased! What made you think the Antikythera was into that? Why would you even do it if I was into it?
Because I really think you're
What
awesome.
is your relationship with your daughter like?
Well, it's not good. She's not super stoked to be here. She's
Clearly!
But she's totally willing. I mean,
whoa.
Don't mind the chains.
What are you talking about totally willing? She's not old enough to know what she is willing and not willing. This is a child!
Thank you so much, Antikythera.
Do not speak to the Antikythera!
Do not speak to her, daughter! We can still spill her blood if you're displeased.
No!
No blood?
No, the Antikythera is just trying to process everything that's going on right now.
How about this yak? I brought a yak.
I don't know if that is better or worse. But it's Antikythera.
Yeah.
Sorry. But no, it performs calculations.
It
fucking computes, dog!
So these guys found it at the bottom of the sea in this wreckage. They had tons of bronze statues, right? They found all these bronze statues, and they also pulled up this bronze mechanism. The thing that blows me away about this is, like, how much shit do we just not know about because they managed to not sink their ship? Right? Like, we only know about this because the ship sank. That's the only reason we know.
I mean, we would potentially have found... Well, it was probably preserved pretty well.
Right.
But it is bronze. I feel like we would have had a chance to find it if it had been somewhere else.
We would have had a chance, but
But the cool thing about finding a ship is that you knew that if people were getting into a ship, They were going somewhere and it was important and they were going to be on the ship for a while. So it's like when you get on an airplane, right? Whenever I pack for a trip, even if the trip is only 3 days, I'm like, well, I got to bring my Vita and I got to bring a Kindle and I got to bring
Right.
this thing. And then like, what if my Kindle? So I should probably bring this physical book.
Right.
And then I'm going to bring my Chromebook because I need the internet, but I'm also going to bring my my Alpha Smart because what if I just want to get into the writing zone? And
if
what the shit, man? It's a 72-hour trip.
But if you're in the Aegean Sea,
Yeah, for 6 months on a ship.
you're bringing your bronze computer that you made.
Yeah.
You're bringing that bronze statue of
Because wherever you,
cousin Larry.
because wherever you land, you're there for a while. You are setting up camp. Like you're not just like, oh, I'm on a ship for 6 months, and then I'm gonna hit the ground, do a little shopping, see the sights, get back on a ship. No,
You may never come back.
You're probably sick. You've probably been eating all the wrong shit. You are malnourished. And it took 6 months.
Yeah.
You are posting up wherever you land. So if we find like a wreckage of an old ship, it's probably got some cool shit in it.
It definitely did in this case.
Yeah.
But the one thing I noticed from traveling just a little bit to Europe this last year is how many stories start with this irreplaceable, immaculate, amazing human creation, this incredible work of art, this architectural wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some other people came along like 100 years later and broke off pieces of it, and melted down shit, and used it for other stuff. It is like irreplaceable, incredible history, a monument to the human condition, and yet some other fucking jagoffs realized that they could use the pure bronze for bullets or something.
Think about how often we bulldoze things here. Think about what the oldest, how old are the oldest buildings in America? I mean, America's not the oldest place, but we don't have a lot of history here.
Right.
We don't hold on to a lot of stuff, and things are only getting more and more disposable. So I'm not shocked.
Right.
I'm not shocked. We used the Antikythera, and now there are no more Kytheras.
Right.
So, like, we don't need it anymore.
So
we've repelled all the
199
Kytheras.
BC.
Yeah, like, dude, I don't even need... Why would I need an Antikythera? I've got an Antikythera now, and that does, like, the work of 15 Antikytheras.
Yeah, it's garbage, man. Just throw it to the bottom of the sea.
Dad, why do you hold on to this old shit?
I like my Antikythera. I know how to use my Antikythera. I've been using the Antikythera since I was your age. I understand it.
But if you would just take the 3 to 6 months that it takes to build an Antikythera and understand how to use that,
all right, well,
it would be so much faster.
Let me take a look at it. Do I twist this
Oh my God,
gear?
I can't. No, we don't use cranks anymore.
No cranks?
No.
Oh.
We use pulleys now.
Oh, I don't understand pulleys.
We've got a water wheel.
Well, I love the water on the wheel, but you're
spilling
beyond me.
everywhere. Just put the wheel under the water.
You know what? I'm just gonna go back and use the Antikythera.
No, Dad,
it makes more sense to me.
I don't mean to get mad at you. You're right.
I asked you to come over and
I came over on the ship. I'm only here for 3 to 6 years.
Yeah.
And then I got to go back home. So we should really just.
And our lifespans are only to like 32.
That's
so
true.
this is a very short window we have to work with.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spent all our time together trying to fix stuff in your house. Let's go to the marketplace.
Can you remind me my password?
Your what now? I'm sorry.
My password for the Antikythera. I know it was like lambda, delta.
Oh, God.
And
I told you to write it down.
I didn't write it down. I thought I could remember it.
It was the name of, wasn't it the name of that yak you really liked?
The one that we sacrificed to the gods?
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go. See? Now you're kithering. The other interesting note about this is, okay, this is a 2,000-year-old computational machine.
Mm-hmm.
And something that they mention is, man, if it wasn't for those dark ages...
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Maybe we could have been using this the entire time and built on that technology.
Yeah.
Instead of losing all record of this.
We've talked before about how much hatred I have for the Dark Ages.
Fuck the Dark Ages.
Fuck the fucking Dark Ages. Fuck us for doing that to ourselves. We had so much cool shit. Fuck the Dark Ages, man.
Yeah.
Fuck the burning of that library. Fuck the destruction of all that art. Fuck the destruction of those computers. We had computers!
We had computers in 200 BC.
Oh, God damn it, man. This isn't like when we finally made it to China and we found out they were hiding computers from us all that time because fuck us.
Right.
It was like, no, these are our computers.
Yeah.
No, these were like, we had them. We had them for ourselves.
I love this line from this article. It
we
says,
could have been kithering for thousands of years.
It says, if devices such as this had survived, Kepler might have found the task of explaining the orbits of the planets far easier to achieve. And that's the point. If all of human discovery, which is sort of as a kid what you think, that all of human discovery is this like direct line up and to the right, one straight graphed line of this was built on that, was built on that. But no, every few hundred years we had this fucking complete demolishment of everything we've learned up to this point, and we had to start again from zero.
Yeah.
And that fucking sucks because, like, the Mayans had some cool shit. Clearly there was the Antikythera computer.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing awesome shit, and then it's just like, yeah, guess what? Fuck that. We gotta lose all known human knowledge and start from zero and leech ourselves and go back to stupid, dumbass practices.
I can't help feeling that we are going to do this again within a few generations. Is that weird of me?
No.
I genuinely feel like we're going to. I feel like belief structures and moral codes and ethical guidelines are getting so polarized between groups. At this point, we're going to do it again.
Well, maybe the globalization of information is our salvation.
The globalization of
which
information.
is an awesome rap.
That was Gilbert and Sullivan, I think. I feel like we are using the instant dissemination of all of the information in the world to just group up in a bunch of different mobs with a bunch of different pitchforks. And it's all going to go down, man. It's all going to go down. There are 2 Facebooks in the world right now. There are 2 Facebooks in America right now. There is the Facebook that I use, where all my friends post what they're thinking, and it's all pretty chill and whatever. And then there's the Facebook that my parents use that I only get glimpses into. I only get glimpses into the hellscape of their Facebook every once in a while, where everyone hates everyone, and everything is some other group's fault, and everything is falling apart, and we need to take it back, and everything is fucked. And like, oh God, the fact that we are using algorithms and intelligent technology to hide these Facebooks
from each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The fact that we are compartmentalizing more and more and just using whatever half of the world's information is our half, we're going to do it, man. There's going to be some big thing where like, it's probably not going to be an all-out war. There's not going to be a lot of physical smashing. One side will just, and I'm going to get a little Gibson. One side is just going to control the information.
Yeah.
And there will be another dark age.
Well, you combine that with scarcity of resources and overpopulation and I mean, it's every dystopian future that fiction is
It's all happening.
Right now.
It is all overpopulation, the destruction of the environment.
And somebody 1,000 years from now is going to be like, oh, we found this incredible thing at the bottom of the sea. Evidently, they were communication devices that they used, small, portable, handheld communication devices that ancient humans used.
What did they do with them?
Well, it seems they would do a whole lot of things. Most often, they would view copulation among members of their own species.
Why did they not just go copulate on their own?
That is unclear, but it seems they derived a lot of pleasure out of just viewing on these very small handheld devices copulation of others in their species. This is interesting.
Flipping through this information, it seems like, oh, I see. They like to watch copulation, but they hate and fear copulation themselves.
Yes, there's a lot of data to suggest that they would shame those who actually engage in it and actively promote strange policies that would actually discourage the act, and yet they enjoyed watching it to a strange extent.
That's so weird. I would like to know more about this. I would like to go in depth with this. Should we stop copulating?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, well...
In fact, keep going right now.
All right. The other thing that I have to think about this is that now all the technology in Goonies and Indiana Jones and the Mysterious Cities of Gold is probably real.
Oh, it's got to be real.
Like a giant golden flying condor ship.
Oh, there's no doubt that this computer is also a key to something.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
This crank goes into a door.
Gotta find that door.
And if it does not go into a door, it goes into the back of a giant clockwork robot.
Yes. That is the only answer.
It's the only answer. What, oh, they just used it to do a little math? Fuck you.
God, no.
There is a 20-foot to 50-foot bronze man.
Yes.
That is ready to destroy all comers.
Yeah. The Kythera, and this is the Antikythera. This is the only way you can turn it off.
Underground, a small group of resistance works late into the night. Sir! Sir!
Yes.
They
Report.
just destroyed another village! I'm telling you, that Kythera is unstoppable!
We're only weeks away from finishing the Antikythera. We need more time.
It can't work! The Kythera is unstoppable!
No. Look at the blueprints. Look at the plans. All we have to do is load the Antikythera onto this ship and sail it across the Aegean Sea. As soon as it gets to the other side, we're home free. And then all of the world's knowledge will be safe from the Kythera.
Thank God. Because I'll tell you what, those Kythera are stupid, and they don't listen to facts.
No.
God, they just hate people who aren't them.
All right, so I'm glad you're here. You can give me the report on how good the ship is coming together. Is it?
Oh, the ship looks great.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we put it all together. There is one place in the ship that I was a little iffy on.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Where it just looked like a little bit of the walnut. It was a little too knotty to make it.
should we replace it?
You know what? I took a second look at it, and
Yeah.
I talked to the team, and we feel like it's going to be okay.
You are aware that this is the only hope we have for saving both our species, the entire mass of knowledge that we've accumulated up to this point.
Yeah.
Going forward.
You know what?
Our only hope is in the ship.
I did the computations in my head,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like they're all right. I mean, I'm real good at math in my head, because we have to be, because there's nothing that can do math for us.
Right.
And
yes, you're fantastic at it.
yeah, and so I just feel like it's good, man. I double-checked.
Should we take any precautions? You want to, I don't know, sacrifice something to the gods?
I mean, sure. Yeah, we should obviously do that. I would wait to make sure the Kythera is in working order before we finish the ship, but I just feel like the two projects going in parallel makes a lot of sense.
Synergy. We've talked about synergy.
Because, I mean, here's the thing. Yes, the Kythera is going to save time, but if we kept waiting for every Antikythera to be done, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like a good plan today versus a perfect plan tomorrow.
Well, I think we should put all our hopes in the rickety ship.
Yeah.
And sail it across the Aegean Sea. I think.
Yeah.
I take your word for it. I think we're all good. And again, if we need to sacrifice my daughter to the gods to ensure safe passage on the ship,
What is
happy
with
to do
you
that.
in that?
I'm just saying she is a pain in my ass.
Look, dude,
Teenagers, am I right? I asked her to remember my password, and she couldn't. She didn't.
Granted, teenagers are not as wise as us old 25-year-old men.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, there's a lot of difference in those 10 years.
Oh, so much living.
But, I mean, dude, I feel like you gotta work out your own problems and stop asking me to sacrifice your daughter. We're cool. We're close.
Oh, yeah,
And
I
I would do
figured.
anything for you. I'm gonna sail this ship with your computer robot across the sea.
Thanks. I'm glad.
But, I mean, dude, I'm not gonna kill your daughter for you.
Oh.
I think you should just really just talk to her.
Talk to her?
Nah, don't talk to
All
her.
right,
She's a
that's it.
woman.
She's
But get somebody else to kill her. I'm really busy with the ship.
All right.
If only they had made it across the sea. You and I would be sitting in our hovercraft recording this
I think we would
podcast
have. It would have
in
been a
3D.
linear progression of technological improvement. It also makes me think that people in ancient times had a lot more leisure time than... Because you don't work on this kind of thing. You don't create bronze machines if you don't have food on your table.
Oh, well,
right?
this was not free time. This was clearly somebody was making this in service to somebody else. Somebody was
that's
part of
true.
the ruling class and
Slaves.
and was told, I can make you a computation machine.
Mhm.
And dude was like, I got more bronze than I know what to do with.
Yeah.
Use
Got
up-
bronze coming out of my ears over here.
Literally, if I did use up all my bronze and I was like, fuck you, I want more bronze, y'all would have to give it to me. So go ahead and make the computer, and you can have bread for as long as you're making the computer.
And the crazy thing, too, is that this was a machine that was used to predict when eclipses would happen,
Mhm.
which makes me think eclipses were fucking scary. It's like, there's no light anywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Even that moonlight
Well,
that
that's
we've been
kind of
digging
funny.
on.
It's making a scientific device in service to knowing when the dark spirits were coming.
Yeah.
Right? When do we have to go batshit crazy and kill a lot of people?
Crank, crank,
3 weeks. Oh my god, that's like
Oh, we have
that
so much
crept
time.
up. Jesus, it feels
It
like
feels like just last week we
it
went...
feels like just yesterday we got batshit crazy and killed a lot of people. You remember when I got batshit crazy and killed like half your family?
I am never going to forget that.
Whew!
I'm so glad
The
we went...
things we do when the sun god goes away. I'll tell you. How do you guys feel about? I
How
don't
do you
know.
feel about
We
that?
don't have a question for you, but we would love for you to just tweet at us. Hello.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hello. Did you enjoy this episode?
Yeah. How are you? We never ask.
We don't. We should.
How are you? You should tweet at us and let us know. I'm at @acarbone.
And I'm at Jeff Canada.
And, you know what? Actually, sometimes we're not on Twitter, and the best way to let us know how you're doing is to go to like iTunes or Stitcher.
Yeah.
Leave a 5-star review. And then just, instead of reviewing the show, just leave a little paragraph about how you're doing.
That's great.
How you doing?
And if you're doing really well, maybe share the love and sponsor us on Patreon.
Oh, God. We're the worst people. We are the Kythera.
We are.
We are the Kythera.
We don't want any of your virgins.
We're
though.
sorry.